in my tent. I love it. So, Dorothy, I have pictures of me wearing that sweater. So you can get that girl, that bitch that you tried to turn against me that was driving the car. You can try to get her after me all you want. I don't give a fuck. You're wearing my clothes, not her. You are. You fucking little thieving bitch. And no, to the person that asked me if Dorothy was my twin, hell no. Hell no. That bitch is fucking retarded. All she does is run her fucking mouth, holler, scream. Actually, you know what? It's true. Me and Darcy, we had a voodoo doll of Dorothy. So maybe that's why she stole my sweater. I don't know, because me and Darcy, we had a voodoo doll in our room of Dorothy. It was actually quite funny. Darcy brought it in, and it was a voodoo doll of Dorothy, but yeah, bitch, we had a voodoo doll of you, and we used to stick pins in it. So if you ever feel pain, that's just my Darcy sticking pins in you, in your voodoo doll that we had of you. That's what it was, a voodoo doll. Yeah, so Dorothy, if you're wondering, you heard that there was a voodoo doll of you? Bitch, it's because there was a voodoo doll of you. And it was in our room. Mine and Darcy's room, actually. I thought it was quite funny. So yeah, I'm in my tent. I got this tent the other day from the YMCA. I love it out here. It's like a little home because I need my own space. I can't live with anybody. I could live with my Joseph, but I just that little grass hut that we were living in, it was just too small, and I didn't like it because it was beside Red River where they killed my queen the first time and killed off a lot of my people when the English and the British come here. They killed off a lot of my French people and a lot of my Micmac tribe. They killed off the Biotech tribe. A Diddler Free Zone. Miramichi. I heard that they found Natalie LeBlanc's body in Miramichi. I was reading about that the other day. Protein waterfall. And I'm not a diddler. If diddling men makes me a diddler, then I guess I'm a diddler. Because I love my men. I love my men. I love my brothers. It's the sisters around this community that don't love me. And I don't love them because they steal from me. So it's hard to love my sisters around this community because they're untrustworthy, disrespectful fucking bitches that steal from me. And I'm going to end up snapping. I ain't going to diddle them. I'm going to end up breaking their fucking fingers off or chopping them off if they continue to fucking steal from me and continue to bear their false fucking witness on people. and end up chopping their fingers off so they can't steal. I don't steal from them. Why the fuck are they stealing from me? Dorothy wearing my fucking sweater. Bitch, you look so dumb right now. Because I actually have photos of me wearing that sweater. Trying to say that Keisha sold you the sweater. Where are you, darling? I am in my tent. I love it. Check my tent out. This is my tent. I love it in here. It's so comfortable. Boost mobile phone. I need a new phone. Whoever Stephen P is, Stephen P, I'm right beside you, baby. I'm right beside you in my tent, actually. I'm right beside you. And I know Mike, I know the neighbor does not like you, Reggie Topple. So you best just stay off this property because Mike does not like you. And he doesn't like a couple other people, in fact, because he was inside this morning flipping out because you two motherfuckers are driving the old man crazy. And you guys are waiting for him to pass out on fentanyl. And then you guys are stealing his fucking money. And you guys are stealing his dope. I don't give a fuck what about the fentanyl. You guys can steal that all you want and fucking kill yourselves off of it. But you guys are stealing the money and you guys are also stealing my stuff. And I don't appreciate it. Stephen P, I'm right beside you in my tent. Why don't you come in my tent? Yes, I'm talking about you, Stephen P. And I'm talking about the two fucking idiots that if they're not fighting, they're fucking. And if they're not fucking, they're fighting. So as long as they're fucking, I don't hear no fighting. But as long as they're not fucking, they're fucking like cat and dog fighting. My baby is actually in the house and she's a pussy. She's her name's Fiona. I love my animals. I love my animals more than I love people because animals, they don't steal from you and they don't hurt you. But humans, they like to hurt me. Especially these jealous bitches in this town that like to come on with their fake fucking names and talk bullshit. Enjoy wearing my clothes, bitches. Not everybody can be a queen like me. Not everybody can be the queen of the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Not everybody can be in secret society Illuminati motherfuckers. You guys is jealous bitches. I'm somebody that you bitches in the town will never be. And if you hurt me, then you have New Brunswick to deal with. Then you have my people here in Nova Scotia to deal with. Because I got a big family that love me. And you bitches hate that. That's why you guys try to take my energy from me. We call you, me and my Lee Fraser in the United Kingdom, we call you guys energy vampires. My king actually came down and got me when Darcy broke my nose. And Reggie Topple punched me in the back of the head that night. My king came down and got me and brought me up to meet my future husband, who is my Joseph. So, yeah, it was awesome. It all worked out. And I got to meet some of my Italian family and some of my sisters that are natives. It was awesome. It all worked out great. I got a broken nose, got punched in the back of the head from Reggie Topple, and the next day, my one of my kings was coming down to get me to bring me up to New Brunswick. And Dorothy Budd thinks she fucking human trafficked me, bitch. Stop human trafficking your son, and he wouldn't be the way he is. Try that first, bitch. Mother of the year who smokes crystal meth with your kids. You're quite the mother, Dorothy Budd. Wear my clothing, you must feel like a queen. You must feel like a queen, you jealous bitch. Quite the mother. I would never smoke drugs with my children. That's how much brains she got in her head. I'm actually going to post the photo of me wearing my sweater that you have, Dorothy Budd. If you were any kind of woman, you would be respectful enough to return my sweater that you stole or that you say somebody sold you. I don't give a fuck. It's mine. You return it. It's all about respect. And respect is not stealing. It's disrespectful. You bitches around here don't even fucking know the meaning of respect. If it fucking hit you right in the face. I'm done respecting you bitches in this community. Because I don't have to. Because you bitches is disrespectful coming on with your fake fucking names. Not everybody can be Sarah Arar Collins. You know that song that Katy Perry sings? I am the eye of the tiger, and you're gonna hear me roar. And in Hotel California, I'm also the beast of the sea, the Pisces. Christ did say he was coming back in the apocalypse as a woman. They made songs about me before I was even born in the 60s. I was born in the 80s. I am born again, like a born again Christian. Have you seen the drones? I have seen the drones. They follow me all the time. The drones do. There's somebody in secret society that has a drone that is protecting me. Making it's probably my Matthew in Ontario, or it's my king, who is my Joseph, who is like the alcohol Hennessy. I know who it is. Yes, it's my king. I miss him so much right now. I miss him very much, actually. I know who it is. He told me not to tell you. You know who is? My Joseph? I know who he is too. I know who he is. I got my nose ring. I got another nose ring back in. The other one fell out when I peed in the back of Constable Tristan's car. See, when Bruce choked me out, I was so overwhelmed Like I pissed myself when he was choking me out, and then I peed myself in the back of Tristan's car because I thought, oh my God, I'm going back to jail. So I got nervous again and I peed in the back of his car. Like, I'm having problems with my bladder because when I cough, I took a pregnancy test too the other day, and I'm not pregnant, thank God. Um, I took, yeah, so I'm not pregnant, but I thought maybe I was pregnant again because I started putting weight back on, and every time I cough or sneeze, I pee myself a little bit. So I thought I was pregnant again. But a brother, Randy, bought me a pregnancy test last week, and I took it, and I'm not pregnant, thank God. Homeless and pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I don't mind being homeless. It's summertime now. I'm only homeless because of Margaret and Ricky and Doug Shafford and Tim Hunter and his wife when they laundered my money in the courtroom. And that could be another reason why Reggie Topple is stalking me and harassing me and trying to tell me that he is my king because Doug would be, I believe, is his relation because Shafford and Creighton is a law firm. And I know Doug Shafford's son a while back came on my channel when I first brought up about them laundering my money. So that would be Reggie. Reggie is Shafford's son. And they're involved in laundering my money in the courtroom. And so that would be why I'm homeless because they all were involved in a serious crime, which is laundering money in the courtroom. And at apparently it was supposed to be Rick Simpson's trial, but really it wasn't. They were in there laundering my money in the courtroom. So, like I said, Shafford, Mr. Topple, your father's law firm, will be turned in to my own church for abused women, men, and children. It'll be called a spiritual church, not a Catholic, not a Christian. It'll be spiritual. And me and my Joseph will run it. So, how's that for your gentleman's club, Mr. Shafford? Yeah, he's my Joseph. I think the ones that had all those children buried underneath the residential schools, and no doubt the Catholic Church too. I think they all should be held accountable for those murdered Native women and children and men. I believe they all should be held accountable and they all should be imprisoned for murdering my people, my children. They all should be held accountable, you English and British that come to Kanata and murdered, slaughtered, raped, tortured a lot of my people. Y'all should be held accountable with your religion bullshit. Where has Gina been lurking? Probably still stalking me because I heard girls outside last night. Fuck Gina Michelson. She best go back to her real mother and father, Ricky and Margaret, and up it puppet that queen's inheritance because it don't belong to her. It belongs to me. And she should be in prison too for murdering my cousin Philip White back in 1989. Her and Chad Rushton, in fact, and that L word man. How old are you? I'm ancient, dear. I'm ancient. Somebody asked me that the other day. How old are you? I'm ancient. I'm ancient. I look just like Queen Marie. I'm ancient. Not the Philip boy. Yeah, he was a 14-year-old boy when they tortured him in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. They tortured him to death. Just like she was involved in doing something to Jesse Morrissey. In fact, Margaret and Ricky, you better get your daughter on a leash, who is Gina Michelson. You're the cop daughter, Gina. You are the cop daughter, not me. My father's name is Art, and he's awesome. I love my new father. Well, he is my biological father. He always was my father. It's just Ricky and Margaret lied to me my whole fucking life and stolen and laundered my money in the courtroom with Reggie Topple's father, who is Douglas Shafford or Creighton. They're not called lawyers, they're called liars. Jesse Morrissey was an unsolved case. It's not unsolved because I solved it all. It's not unsolved. And no, nothing to do with it. There, Mrs. Dorothy Budd, you called him trigger happy? No. He had nothing to do with it. Bitch, try it happened at 35 LaPlante Street in the basement. And I know who was involved in it because they're a lot closer to me than I think or than anybody thinks, because I know they are closer to me right now. Just, I have no fear. I have no fear. And if anything happens to me, the police, they're my police, Reggie. They're my police. I'm the majesty. And you're not supposed to be around me anyways, Reggie Topple. So stay the fuck out of this yard or I'll have to get Mike again. And yes, I did find a bone the other day, and I'm hoping that it was not a bone that belongs to that boy. And I brought it down and gave it to my police. Because it better just not be that boy. Because if so, I know somebody who's a lot closer to me than people realize that is going to prison for a very long time. For not just that boy's murder, but for Sadie Rogers' murder also. Akron Red Devils. Yes, I am She Devil. Protein Waterfall. I am She Devil. She's pretty cray cray. But I'm glad I'm not the only one that don't trust the Catholic Church. No, I don't trust fucking Catholic Church. The fucking priests, they're all fucking child molesters and fucking child rape and fucking goofs. What happened to our people and how our land is still a comedy? Yes, yes. These churches, like, I was reading up, Jesus was coming back to burn them churches down and to tell the Catholic priests that the religion that they're teaching in their churches is wrong. And that's why I'm here, to tell them the religion they're teaching is wrong and what they do to children in their churches is wrong, and how the police protect child rapists and the judges, the corrupted judges, are giving them house arrest. Like, put them motherfuckers in jail 25 to life, like a murderer does, because they murder kids' innocence like they murdered mine when I was a 1-year-old baby. They shouldn't be out walking the streets being free. And these churches, these Catholic churches, they need to be burnt the fuck down. And the religion needs to be fucking demolished. Because they killed my Jesus back in the ancient days. And they killed my Queen Marie. Queen Mary, Bloody Mary, Mary of Scots. They killed her.
What the fuck are you going on about over here?
Who's that? It's my justice.
I'm not your fucking.
You're my justice.
You're psychotic.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not the real justice anyways, you fucking hypocrite. You copycatted my real Jesus. My real Jesus is in Moncton, and in fact, his name's Joseph. Go in the house with your boyfriend that likes to bob on the knobs committing buggery. That the word originated from priest bongo mill from Bulgaria. Bulgaria or Bulgaria or whatever. That's where the word bugger originated from. I actually had a cat that I named Bugger. He was my little favorite kitty cat that I ever had. And Chris Gibbons killed him. Thank God that diddler's dead. Good place for him, fucking goof. After what he did to my daughter. Yeah, and that's another thing. Dorothy Budd tried to say that I made that up. I believe that the rape kit, the Queen Elizabeth rape kit that came back, that proved he fucking did it. And the corrupt judge dismissed my daughter's case, trying to say that she was too young to take the stand. Judge, she didn't need to take the stand. There was clearly a rape kit that had DNA and other things that a little girl should not have had. So fuck you, Miss Judge. That's why I will not go to court in this town, because the judge is corrupt, the lawyers are corrupt. The two lawyers, Mr. Shafford and Mr. O'Neill, you guys are corrupt liars, not lawyers. You guys are liars, and you guys launder money that belonged to me, as well as that judge that dismissed my daughter's case, Lisa Rose Irvine, what's her name? Is her name. And Chris Gibbons, I'm glad he's dead. I told you, everybody who fucks with me and fucks with my children, hurts me or my children, you all die. I just get to sit back and wait and let the Lord, my God, work in mysterious ways, because they all die. Anybody who hurts my children, my real sisters, and my real brothers, you all die. Are you a relative to Freddy Krueger? I love Freddy Krueger. I love scary movies. Horror movies are my favorite. Horror movies and true stories. Like, I love watching, I love researching and stuff, because I no longer watch television. And I haven't seen a movie in a long time. Because, like, I stopped watching TV and I stopped going to the movies and stuff like that. Because TV actually programs people. And it's like Big Lenny says on his channel, it's fake news. It is fake news. It's what the corrupt rulers and authorities who stole the two countries, which were all one united at one time. That's what they want society to believe, is what they tell the newscast people to put on the news, is what the real devils of this world want society to believe, brainwashing people. Like, if you really listen to Hotel California, all the words, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Um, you're programmed to receive. So, watching television, you're being programmed. So, oh my God, I think I'm brain dead. Oh my God, I think I'm crazy. Oh my God, I think I'm delusional. Oh my God, I think I'm telling the truth. And yes, I am telling the truth. I can figure songs out, and a lot of the songs, like me and Reggie was singing the other day, or not singing, we were talking the other day, and I said a lot of the songs that the music artists have written and put out is about me, the beast of the sea. Like Minithin, that song Meth Labs and Moonshine. I love Minithin. He's a great music artist. Minithin, like when he sings about even Jesus Christ was killed by the police, executed for beliefs, the mark of the beast. So they killed him because he had the marking of the beast and because he had a higher power, which is Father. Thou art in heaven. My real father's name is Art. My biological father's name is Art. I figured it out. MK Ultra, yeah, MK Ultra, the torture program that Ricky and Margaret put me in. That's the MK Ultra torture program that they torture children. They even murder children. I've read about the MK Ultra torture programs, and let me tell you, the military, these people that are doing this to children, you guys are fucking sick, and you guys need a bullet in your guys' fucking heads. And stop torturing children. And like fucking just like fuck off. You guys are evil. You guys are the real devils in this world. Like, it's a shame. Like, I've read a lot of the programs, like the Cinderella program. Sick fucking world we live in. It's a sick, sick world that we live in. There's a lot of devils in disguise, dressed as humans, like Mr. President Joe Biden. That motherfucker's a reptilian or something. I'm telling you, it looks like he has a mask on or something. To tell you the truth, he does look like he's a fucking reptilian kind of motherfucker, like a demonic one that's wearing a mask. And same with Justin Trudeau. He's not a real Trudeau. Pierre Elliott Trudeau is not his fucking real father. Fidel Castro is. Like, I knew Ricky and Margaret wasn't my real parents. I've had that feeling since I was little. And sure enough, they're not my real parents. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I was adopted. Well, I'm not happy that I was adopted, because I'd rather have stayed with my real mother and father, because I love my real mother and I love my real father. They're awesome. I wish they had not have given me up, because I had a really horrible fucking life, being beat my whole childhood until I defended myself and showed her I'm not fucking around. You're not beating me no more, bitch. And I come on to her. She's not my real mother. Anyways, I don't respect my adopted mother and father because they didn't respect me. They didn't respect my virginity either. That I was supposed to give to my husband. Instead, they made me a sex slave as a baby. and sold me to child rapists, gave me to child molesters, and then stole my money with them. Like Gina Michelson, you're a fucking diddler, bitch. You're just like your mother and father, your biological mother and father, in fact. She's a devil in sheep's clothing. Gina is. But yeah, I know she's still lurking around. I know she's still stalking me. I know she's still trying to brainwash people into shooting me because she wants to get away with that stolen inheritance that belongs to me. She should be in jail with her real mother and father. I'm so glad they ain't my real mama and daddy. I am streaming from my tent that the YMCA bought me, so I don't have to sleep outside on the sidewalk anymore. Thank God, because it was cold. It was cold. I'd lay down and sleep right on the sidewalk because everywhere I went and found a little hut, army little bunker thing to sleep in, they would the police would come and kick me out of there because the owner of the property would call and make me leave. What state are you in? I'm in a country called Canada, which what used to be originally called Kanata. So I'm in Canada in a province called Nova Scotia. I'm in a province. Yeah, I'm pretty real, my dude. Awesome stone, stoner's code, stoner code. I'm not the black sheep. I'm the stoned one. Canada, Alberta, Stony Indian. Sealback. I am sorry for you. I'm okay though. I'm like learning to accept it all. And talking about things, I know my haters watch me because they come on with their fake names. I know Margaret and Ricky watch me, and I know their son Ricky watches me, and I know Margaret's daughter Veronica watches me, and Ricky's daughter Candy watches me, and they would be the ones that all had something to do with stealing my money and trying to blame my real biological mother and father, which they didn't. Ricky and Margaret stolen everything from me with their biological children. And they guts to pay it back with their gentlemen's club, Mr. Shafford, Tim Hunter, and Tim Hunter's wife, who is a guard that works at the Anacruptic courthouse. So yeah, I have a great case. It's going to be a grand time suing them all. A grand time. Because I do have a good lawyer. She's not a liar, she's a lawyer. She's not a liar like that fake British English Mr. Crown Shafford. I'm not smart enough to do live streams like you. That's okay, Stoner's Code. My coronavirus mask froze to my face. Are you outside in the cold? It's summertime out west right now. Are they still having like these mysterious fires that are starting? Because the mysterious fires started down in Halifax too. See, since I started coming out speaking about the child trafficking rings and the children that are being abducted and stuff like that, a lot of evidence A lot of mysterious fires are starting where they're burning the evidence so they don't get caught. I became homeless, Jerry, because of Ricky and Margaret and the Crown, who was Crown and has his own law firm building, Mr. Shaffer Creighton, and the deputy chief of police, Mr. Tim Hunter, and his wife, and Rick Simpson. In 2007, they all laundered $5.5 million of mine, as well as Boyne Clark liars, Sean Layden and Rebecca Hiltz. Laundered $5.5 million of mine. And the Treadwells and the Sylvies and the Gabriels, the families that teamed up with Ricky and Margaret, their child raping, baby raping, and Goofette friends who teamed up with them, laundered $5.5 million of mine in the courtroom, as well as the Ellises. Keep your head up. Good to see light in the darkness. There's way out. Keep going. AD, you need to get off my channel and stop like trying to say that I'm schizophrenic. If I was schizophrenic, bitch, I think the doctor would have diagnosed me with schizophrenia, but I'm not schizophrenic. Try. You're just a part of those 80 different families that laundered my money in the courtroom. Just coming on to stick up for your thieving criminal family, are ya? That's about it. The Caseys, the Quins. We can't forget the Quins. Lamel, don't forget the Quins. Don't forget the Hargraves. Don't forget the Wires. Don't forget O'Briens. Don't forget. I think the only ones that didn't fuck me over was the Collins. Actually, the Collins didn't steal no money from me, but those Dwyers sure did, as well as the LeBlancs down here, like Tammy LeBlanc, Corey LeBlanc's mother, and the McKinnons, and the Poplars. And yeah, you families are hating on me, trying to paint me a picture as what you guys want society to believe, that I'm schizophrenic and I'm this and I'm that and I'm a liar and all that shit. No, you families are the liars. You families are the real criminals in this world. So, AD, kiss the tattoo the world loves and fuck off. Oh, and enjoy wearing my clothing, because I'm sure you got some too. You might be Brandy Landry. Bitch, didn't I already tune your ass up? Fuck off. Because I ain't got time for your fake, phony fucking ass either, coming on my channel with your fake names, as well as you, Jamie. I'm related to the jackknives in houses. Yeah. I can't wait to see Constable Galloway, because I'm going to have to talk to him about something that Dorothy Budd had said about him that apparently involved me. So, Dorothy Budd, I will be speaking to Constable Galloway, because I like Jason Galloway. And I'll be speaking to Mr. Haggerty about it too, and about you guys stealing my clothing. And believe me, I do have pictures of stuff that I owned. So I don't know why Dorothy Budd thinks she can get away with doing what her and a few other people did to that missing boy and trying to blame my family in New Brunswick is not going to work, Dorothy Bud. I know why Avery is traumatized, and so do you, bitch. Mother of the year, go smoke some more drugs with your child. If you get lonely, let me know. Okay, Jerry. Anyways, if anybody speaks to my Joseph in New Brunswick, my family in New Brunswick, can somebody tell Mr. Hennessy that I need him to come down to Amherst and come stay with me for a little while because I need him beside me. I need him. I'm lonely for him. Like, really lonely for him. I miss him so much. And it was the hospital. It was the hospital that sent me back here to Nova Scotia because this 18-year-old bitch that me and Hennessy saved because she was overdosing, like we saved Daja Mac's life and a few other lives up there on the streets. That 18-year-old bitch that stole my 24 karat gold plated homage thing that the Italian man gave me from Italy, the red and blue queen that I am, that you bitches that come on my channel and run your fucking mouths calling me schizophrenic and psychotic and all that shit. You bitches is just jealous because I'm somebody who you guys will never be. So enjoy this video and enjoy watching me because I don't give a fuck about you bitches. You bitches are not my women. You are not the women that I am a sister to all women. You guys are not my women. You guys are some jealous ass bitches that carry one of the most 7 deadliest sins. You bitches will all die. Because me, I'm jealous of nobody. I love myself. And you guys just can't bring me down. So continue to say I'm delusional. Continue to say I'm schizophrenic. Continue to say this and that and all this bullshit about me. You're not bringing me down. My self esteem is too high. My confidence is grand. My faith, you'll never steal from me. So continue to go to your Catholic churches which they are raping children in and enjoy your fucking false, fake fucking religion bullshit that your priests are child molesters. And fuck off. And enjoy wearing my clothing too, by the way. If it makes you guys feel like much of a queen that you guys are wearing my clothing and wearing my used panties, so be it. It's nice to feel like a queen once in a while. You pathetic bitches with your fake names. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna have a little sleep.